You can now put people in timeout for different lengths, ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Got it. Hey, man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Villars here, a.k.a. Super Divorce, and welcome back to the Lego Pac-Man Build-A-Thon. This is edition number 5. You know the last time we did this?
It's been a long time.
Do you remember do you know what date it was?
Not the exact date.
Would you like to hazard a guess?
I'm trying to remember what was going on around the time that we did one last. It's before school started back.
Yeah.
So, July.
Whoa!
Wait,
What?
Was it right after you lost your phone?
Somewhat. Martin says, "Whoa, welcome back. Whoa, we are back. It's the back attack."
Why'd you turn into a weird guy just now with your voice?
Because it's exciting. I was trying to convey the excitement of being back.
Oh.
Good to see you, Carrot.
Oh, Carrot.
The last time we were here live doing Legos was actually on July 30th. It's been a while. And so now we're back here to continue this because we need to finish it because we have a Halloween-y set that we've got to get started on.
Yeah. I guess you're not starting off sober October.
No. Not anymore.
All right.
Here, would you hold that? Because I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this.
Do you want me to film you taking a sip, or do I just keep your...
Just keep it down here for right now.
You don't want your face?
I don't think I'm in...
Like Wilson?
I haven't done my makeup today.
Shame on you. You should take better care of yourself.
I know. How about the pour?
It's a good pour.
I feel like I could have maybe gone with a little bit more head.
Yeah, they say about an inch.
But, you know, that's okay.
But a half an inch is also okay.
That's better than having it overflow.
Yeah, you don't want too much. People get mad about that.
Yeah. I guess we can do a sip. Here.
Your makeupless face. Why'd you make yourself look worse?
Because then I can say if I look bad, it was on purpose.
I see. All right. Well, good job. Yeah, that was a weak sip compared to what you normally do.
I know. Give me a sec.
All right. You're out of practice.
This is the first beer that I've had in a long time.
Well, yeah, I just meant your slurp sound.
No, I'm just saying I haven't had
I know.
any beer in a long time.
Don't choke.
It's too cold. It's too cold on my teeth. It didn't work. Here, I'm gonna get a nice Obi-Wan sized gulp.
Okay.
That's good. That's real good.
You did a great. I'm having seizures with the. I don't know if this is a good idea to have me do this part.
Seizures.
Seizures. Carrot, by the way, he said sober October, drink forever November, dialysis December because you destroyed your kidneys.
Well, I hope not to. We're not going to do that, I hope. Well.
I'm not very good at holding the camera in a fixed spot.
You don't have to just do. I mean, the idea, we decided to try a more dynamic approach.
Giving everybody motion sickness?
No, giving everybody a more exciting view and a more interactive view.
I'm just a fidgety lady is all.
Well, you can use that to your advantage with your camera work. You know? Go wherever you think the action is. Show the people what you think the people want to see.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Jorfus isn't here.
Maybe he's at school.
He's been hounding me.
Maybe he's at school.
Even Ghoulie showed up on my comments last night and said, I heard about a stream supposedly happening this weekend. And I said, well, there's one more day left in the weekend.
Maybe you should wag your finger. Mm-hmm.
Or like this.
I like the first one better.
This?
Yeah, that one has a greater air of disappointment.
I see.
Carrot says, soon it'll be December and Nick will be scarfing down granny candy.
Yep. It's only a matter of time. We'll be back to it. Oh, gosh. Look at this bag.
What's wrong with it?
It's just all the same piece.
Well, that should make it easy for sorting.
Well, for sorting, but you know when you see this, there's a bunch of horse shit coming up that you're going to have to do.
Well, just by the picture alone.
What, right here?
Yeah, just all that. It looks boring.
Yeah, this is going to be a boring bag.
Can I have a sip of your beer?
Of course.
Thanks. Cheers!
Well, what's been going on, everybody?
There you go.
Carrot, what have you been up to? Anything fun going on Carrotville? We've been...
Carrotville.
what have we been doing? Going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's even worse. That bag's even worse. Because they're all tiny ones. Gosh. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's nothing in there. What am I doing?
He says no sorting, Octoberting.
As usual.
He says October sounds unpleasant.
I mean, yeah, it's been a little poopy.
You know what would have been fun would have been to have the what do you call it?
For what?
The tripod, but then I can adjust it if needed.
No.
But my arms already feel tired.
Your arms feel tired?
Yeah,
from
I'm
holding
like,
the phone?
yeah, I'm sitting in a T-Rex position here.
Do I need to hold it?
No, I'll be all right.
Well, if you're already having a tough time.
I'm not having a tough time. It's just not very cozy.
Well, how do you think cameramen feel?
They have their shoulder to balance it on.
We'll get a cushion for underneath your elbow. So you can rest your elbows on
That
the
part's
cushion.
not bothering me.
What's bothering you?
It's the holding it. It's the weight.
The weight of the cell phone?
Yes. I'll be fine.
I can.
No,
if
it's
you want
okay.
to build,
No,
it's fine. I can hold the camera.
I'll be all right.
I just thought that this would be more fun for everyone to have a more close-up view where
Yeah.
you can get different angles. You'd be able to, like I said, you go where the action is. You don't seem very enthused about the whole thing.
I'll be fine.
Well,
He says to build my T-Rex muscles.
yeah, see? There you go.
I'm working on it.
I feel like something was being discussed here. What were we
Sorting.
We were talking about sorting.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
And then me holding the camera.
I said what's been going on in Carrotville.
He didn't say. What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to put this piece right here.
It looks like a tiny pair of binoculars.
I guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah. See? It's cute. Carrot says it's cold.
It's cold right here too.
Probably not as cold as it is in Chicago.
I thought about opening up the door, and I did for a split second, and I said, "Oh no, too chilly out tonight." You know.
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was too chilly.
I did.
I could probably have it cracked a little bit, and it wouldn't bother me too much.
Because I'd be blocking it for you. It would all just be going into my back, and you'd be nice and cozy.
Even if you weren't, I'd go outside right now.
Jason just texted you.
Jason did.
Yeah.
Tell him to hop in the chat.
I don't know how to text while I'm holding your phone.
No.
It'll get all jiggly.
Saw that there was I saw a crazy video from Chicago earlier today.
Was it?
It was some guy, and what happened? He was it looked like a big traffic jam, and there were people climbing on top of the guy's car and like smashing his windows, so he just started backing up and going forward and running people over and got the hell out of there. And there were cops nearby, and it was like they didn't even give a care. It was like, that looks like Mad Maxville.
I don't want that.
Hopefully that wasn't you, Carrot.
Probably was. Super Carrot.
Okay, I think we gotta put this piece. This is difficult. You know, it would have been easier if they gave you just a traditional bird's eye view, but they had to do this like isometric, twisty-turny view.
Maybe that was necessary so you could see.
I'd be able to see better if it was just a bird's eye. Because now I've got to guess as to where these two are located, and I think I put them in the right spots, but I could be full of shit. It's quite possible.
Carrot wants to know if you sleep under a heat lamp, like a reptiloid.
No, I do a heat lamp therapy. We have a heat lamp.
It's not a heat lamp.
It cooks you up.
It doesn't cook you
You
up.
sit in front of it and cook for a little bit. Get you feeling just nice. I recommend it to everybody. Get yourself a little heat lamp and cook yourself up before bed for just about 15-20 minutes. All sorts of benefits from it. You know?
What, for the heat lamp?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're the one who started it.
I know.
Okay, then we got these two little doodads. Doohickeys.
He says it burns the evil cells out of your body. That it does?
Yeah, that's right. See? Where did you learn about heat lamp therapy?
It's not a heat lamp.
Sure it is. Just like the ones they use at Arby's to keep the roast beef sandwiches warm while they're waiting for people to order them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to work at Arby's.
You're making me sad.
I don't know how many people realize that. I don't know if I've talked about that much.
I don't know.
Working at Arby's.
I'm getting really self-conscious about your video here.
Why?
Because it's like, it's constantly doing this because I can't hold
Make sure
my...
you're zooming in.
I am. I have been.
Because the...
I have been, but every time I move, it looks like we're in the middle of a car ride because I can't hold my arms very still for whatever reason.
Well, let's switch positions then, and I'll videotape you.
Oh, I don't want to be on tape.
I'll just get your hands building.
I don't know. I just did my nails. I don't know if I can do them. I'll try, but if I suck, you're going to have to switch me back.
Well, that's fine.
Well,
I'm not the one pitching a fit.
I don't want to ruin your video here. People are watching. I don't want to give them motion sickness.
Everyone's fine.
Don't get my face in it.
All right, we're switching it up.
Where did you stop?
I stopped at... Where was it? I just turned to this page.
So you haven't done those yet?
No. This is where we are. It's right there.
Okay. day.
Yep. If you get that heat lamp going, you will sleep just like a big roast beef sandwich.
I can't pick up the pieces. Stop it with the roast beef.
What? Is it because of your nails? Well. So you can do it. See, if there are ladies with like the 5-inch long fingernails that can do whatever you got to do throughout the day,
well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm not as used to it. I don't do that as much. All right, I got this guy done. That's gonna go. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Where?
What's going on with this?
What happened with that?
Do you know that you've not got this turned properly? I don't know if you knew that.
Carrot said the stream is a disaster. Glad we're returning to form. Had me worried there for a second. Well, you know how we do things around here.
Have you put any pieces on this yet?
Yeah.
Where?
Like here, and some shit up there, and
Hold on.
oh my God, who is that?
Well, how do you have it?
What?
You don't even have it turned at the same angle that the book is showing you. How do you even know that you're doing it right?
Because I knew
And
there's
you
only
didn't put
one.
These on?
There's only one red spot.
Yeah, but you didn't put these little
These
guys?
D's what? What these
You
D's?
didn't do these. Look.
What?
Oh yeah, you did.
Come on now.
All right.
Yo. Carrot just spotted Grandpa Corn Miser.
Yeah, the thing has been freaking me out.
I'm surprised it didn't scare myself the other night. I'd forget it was there, and then I'd look back and, oh, that's right.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's there.
Grandpa Corn Miser hanging out. Being a G for Grandpa.
Why don't you tell everybody what Emerson thought it was?
Oh,
When he was searching the YouTube for it.
my youngest, or not youngest, the youngest who uses YouTube, he was searching using voice chat. He was using the voice search on the television to try and find YouTube videos, as he often does. And he was searching for one of my videos because he is a big fan of Grandpa Corn Miser. But when he searched, I heard him say, Crample Corn Miser. So I stepped in after he said it several times because I thought it was funny, but I corrected him. I said, no, buddy, it's Grandpa, not Crample. I don't know what a Crample means.
Crample.
Maybe that could be his first name.
Crample.
Yeah. Crample Corn Miser. Grandpa Crample Corn Miser. There you go. That's official lore.
What are you tapping the table for?
To signify that that's lore now.
Mm.
Grandpa Corn Miser's first name is Crample. Thanks to
Oops, I'm supposed to do 2 of those pieces.
Thanks to my son's misunderstanding of how his name is actually supposed to be said.
Go. Good as new.
Right as rain.
It is right as rain. See, we're picking up steam here.
This isn't so bad, Jess.
No, I just felt bad because I was like, the video is doing this.
What do you got, the shiver and shakes?
I guess, or it's just that maybe you're, I don't know, you're not as distractible as I am.
That's almost gone already. Holy cow.
Better be careful. 5 times.
5 times what?
5 times the blood alcohol content.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need as many. Don't get too drunk.
Yeah. That's not going to happen. That can't happen to me.
Why not? All right. We got that done. Am I supposed to make 2 of them?
What?
Oh.
2 of what?
Of these.
I saw a video the other day, and it was, I think the title said to stop eating D's nuts.
Why?
I guess they're not supposed to be very good for you. That's a real brand, you know.
Oh,
You know?
I didn't.
No, this can't be a drunken stream tonight. No.
We have things to do tomorrow.
Yeah, not before a Monday. Sounds nice. Wouldn't feel nice tomorrow, though.
Sure wouldn't.
I'd be butthurt about it then, that's for sure. That's for damn sure.
Are you working out in the morning with me?
Yeah.
Do you do legs on Monday too? Or
Nope.
do you not hate yourself?
Nope.
There's a...
I do chest and shoulders on Mondays.
Probably more pleasing.
Let's see what we got going on there. How's that looking so far?
I think it's good. Yeah, I did what it told me. Now I gotta take this little guy here. Got the red guy in him. I texted Jason and I told him you were streaming because he had asked you about the red door.
Oh, yeah.
He said, is it out on video yet?
Yeah.
And I said that we had got it in the box set. That's why I was trying to text him back. Where we got that guy? Akis?
We don't need a repeat of the original drunken stream, he says. I don't even remember what happened on the original drunken stream. Oh, was that... Are you talking about the one where Jess was yelling at me?
Yelling at you?
Yeah.
Oh, where you were Jason's drunk
Yeah.
and being the loudest person with their vaulted ceilings?
Being
the
very
whole-
quiet and
No.
you being paranoid that...
No, that was the loudest whisper I've ever heard in my life.
Such a disgrace.
It is not a disgrace.
The way I get treated just for trying to entertain. It's a
Such a terrible life.
thankless job.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that, everyone.
You know what makes 0 sense, everybody out there? YouTube Shorts. The way the YouTube Shorts feed works.
Why is that?
Well, I've been posting all these daily snack size super reviews, not only like to the channel's main uploads feed, but also to the shorts feed because they're so short. They qualify. And it's like there's no search feature, really. People just go in their shorts feed and then YouTube throws things into it, and that's kind of how it works. I think you can still navigate directly to people's channels and watch certain short videos that they've made, but when you upload a short, you're really relying on them to put that into the feed. And sometimes they do. And like literally after 5 minutes, you'll have like 200 or 300 views, and then it just flatlines because they pull it out of the feed.
That's mean. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they leave it in there since it seems like people are having fun with it?
I don't know. I don't know. And then sometimes they don't put it into the feed at all. So there are like some of these videos that are all in the same series, that are all like the same style, and that people seem to be enjoying when I look at the amount of time that people are watching them on average, number of likes they get or whatever, receive some subs off of some of them, but then others, literally 1 view. It's like...
That was me.
It probably was. It's like you can go from having 350 views one day, and the next day it's literally like 1 to 4 or 5 maybe. And it's really silly. It's a silly horse shitty type of thing that they do. I don't get it. What?
Sorry that
What's wrong?
happened. I was just going to see if I could have my water, but you're using
Yeah,
it.
no, go ahead. Yeah, go for it.
I'd like you to take a moment and look at this nightmare that's about to happen to me.
Uh-oh.
Please look at the amount of pieces.
It's gonna times 64 times 64 times 128. Carrot says Coffee Man was peak YouTube shorts.
No Coffee Man.
That's because you don't frequent my channel.
Were you Coffee Man?
Yes, I created Coffee Man. I don't.
Okay. What was the last tattoo that I did? You don't look at my stuff either.
The last tattoo you did was on your cousin's leg. It was a big leg piece.
I showed you once, but you don't normally know what I'm doing.
I always ask you every day, do any cool tattoos today? And a lot of times you're like, working on something I've been working on. Nothing crazy. I always ask you. Every day when you get home from work, do any cool tattoos? Well.
So my next question is, would you like to help me?
With what?
I have to do this 64 times. Would you like... Ooh, how far is that supposed to jam in, I wonder?
That's what she said.
Oh. You really pissed me off here. I'm going to put one in here so I can see how it's supposed to... Oh, it goes all the way down. You can set it up.
When are you going to do the Rockin' Rackers carrot tattoo?
Nobody wants that. I'm not just going to give that to like a walk-in.
No, you can do it for Carrot.
Well, I don't know. He lives in a different state.
Well, next time Carrot is in Ohio, swing on through, get that Rockin' Rackers set right up for you. How about that?
Sure.
A big back piece.
Good idea. Do you want to help me?
Well, I can't.
You can put the phone down in such a way.
I don't know. I don't have such a way.
We're gonna be here all night if you don't.
Well, better move quick.
I'm trying, but I've got these. Nobody told me about this.
Jorphus? Is that you? Oh my. It is me. Jorphus is here, Jess.
Jorphus would help me put together pieces, I bet.
Not if you had to lay the phone down. Okay, here's what's going to happen.
No.
How about that?
No, why don't you...
See?
No, you could prop it on something. Or there's that little stand I got you that's in your room. The kids were playing with one of those earlier. That little blue stand.
I don't know.
All right, well, whatever. We'll just sit here all night while I try to fumble around and do this like an idiot.
It has been a long time. I said when we first got here, the last Lego stream was on July 30th. A completely different time of the year. Completely different season.
We were different people back then.
Yep. Lots changed. Yep, Jorphus said things have changed since last time.
You could try to do this with one hand.
That's what she said. Ha! Like when the Universe War 3 occurred. We might be heading that direction. You know. Unfortunately. It's too bad.
Good thing I only have to do this 64 times.
I'll go see if that stupid ass thing's in there and I can... Hold on.
Let's took one upstairs.
Let's go for a walk.
You get another beer, you can take everybody to get you a beer, show them a few of the Halloween decorations while I'm doing these 64 things.
What do you think of this, guys? This little lantern with the 3D ghosts inside. Isn't that neat?
I do like that little guy. He's pretty cool.
Isn't that cute? That's to honor all of the everyone. Well, thanks. I'm glad you're still just taking you on a little tour here. There's an incense burner that I've had since I was in my old band, the Great American Beast. This guy used to be in our van And we would burn incense as we drove from show to show. And, you know, it's cool. You have this lantern, Carrot? It's nifty. We've got 2 other ones, too. What do you mean, how am I your friend? What? What are you saying? That look familiar right there? Yeah. Yep, the good old days right there. Yep. And down here, yeah, remember that? Probably remember that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, what are you doing? Hello.
Who are you talking to?
Carrot said hello.
Oh.
Said he's not been murdered yet.
That's good.
I know.
I like that.
Okay, you want me to get this thing? Here we are.
Don't put me in it. A long day.
I got this.
Faces of proof.
I got this. How am I? Not too bad. Got this standee that I had to get so that I can help Jess with these
tonight, you know?
these things. Carrot said, "What's with the sensual music?" It's the Birdman theme from Pilot Wings.
It is very sensual, though, every time you put it on.
Been using it on streams for a little while.
Decades.
For decades.
At least decades. Are you ready?
What do I gotta do?
Should we do like an assembly line where I pass it to you and you can insert this rod? Or would you like to build your own?
That one was too easy.
Well?
Um,
Assembly line, or do we each just do our own?
No, just. Jorfus said, "How are you, Jess?"
Oh, I'm good. How are you, Mr. Dorfus? Oh, see,
Everything's running away.
you're supposed to do the rods. That's why. I'm
What
just
do I-
gonna roll onto you.
What am I supposed to do?
You just jam the rod in there,
In where?
in this hole here, until it's all the way in, and you're done.
Just like this?
Yep, you did it.
That's it. All right.
You.
Toss them right there. Hey, well, we missed you too. How's the dogs? Still
Yeah.
being dumbasses.
Yep.
Just absolute knobheads all the time. Never ending. You know? Yeah. You know, Warrior can't grasp the concept that sometimes the doorbell is on TV. Actually, the doorbell is always on TV. When people do our doorbell, it doesn't even sound anything like the doorbell on television.
Yes, and it's funny because we've never had a doorbell.
I know. I was thinking about that. Is
How
there
does he know?
is there some sort of ancestral memory that gets passed on to dogs now?
Because we've only ever had knock.
We've had knockers.
Yeah.
And
wreckers and knockers.
just let go of those bad feelings. They're not mine. It's the truth
What bad feelings?
about the dogs.
Oh.
It's not necessarily bad. It's a fact. The dogs are they're silly.
They are very silly.
They're very silly. Lego my Lego.
I think we're about halfway through here.
We're halfway. Are you guys enjoying this new dynamic, high octane presentation?
It's like an old man. Do you guys like the high octane? We're barely doing anything right now.
Well, it's more high octane than normal. We got changing camera views, new technology. Yep, it's good, Jorphus says.
Thank you, Jorphus.
Oh, yes. How can we forget? Joke of the night time.
Oh, yeah, we haven't had a good joke of the night. We need one of those.
It's been so long.
We need a good joke of the night.
Mr. Jorphus's joke of the night coming right up.
Oop.
Whoop. Oh, no. Why is everything...
I don't know. The table must be...
I guess our floor is so uneven down here. You don't realize how uneven your floor is until you're doing Legos.
Rolling that way, too.
And then you got to contend with the rolling thunder of the table and the pieces. See, look at that. They won't stay put.
I know, I believe it.
Joke of the night coming right up. Oh, I did that. Okay. Where'd it go? Jorphus said, did you know most people are shocked about me?
No.
Maybe it's because he's a bad electrician. But Mr. Jorphus's joke of the night has been brought to you by Mr. Jorphus, in conjunction with the Argentinian Joke Committee and Lionel Messi,
That's for you.
footballer and connoisseur of fancy jokes.
They're like little rolling pins, you see?
Yeah, I see. I see and I feel.
No.
That one may be a good place. Maybe there was a better place we
Well,
could
I
have
was
put
looking
those.
for like a little bowl or something. We didn't have anything, so I've just been... That's all I had.
A bowl, you say?
You can put them in your beer cup.
No, I don't want to do that.
Much else, you see?
Yeah.
You got something? Why do I keep finding cat hairs? So I want
Probably because the cat hairs are ubiquitous around here.
You're ubiquitous.
Just... Nope. What was the reason why I had to wander off?
Oh, because you were getting the stand. Or did they mean like your YouTube channel for a while?
Do you mean just now? Why did I have to wander off and get the stand? Or why did I have to take a break from streaming? Because both of those can be considered wandering off. It just depends on what your perspective is. So which perspective are you speaking from, Mr. Jorphus? Oh, careful now. Yo, it's Pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Hey, what's up? Why did I need to take a break from streaming?
I told him I would divorce him if he didn't.
Yeah.
I had to work on my OnlyFans channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, just needed to hit reset as you do from time to time as a content creator. You know, things can get a little stale. You can sense that. You're not getting that growth. You're not feeling the spark. And I'm like, all right. I need to reevaluate things here, and that's where I made the decision to start doing the. Oh well, son of a bitch. It's like we're gonna do some more. We're gonna get back to doing the super divorce.
Oh shoot.
Sort of longer, more edited videos. Just got kind of sick of doing daily playthroughs of games that in many cases I wasn't really digging them. You know? Wasn't digging them. It's like I'm going to focus more on games that I actually want to talk about, and then I also had the idea to do this October throwback to the old Cinemassacre Monster Madness things, but do like a video game version of it. And I think that's been fun. It's quite a bit of work, but people seem to be enjoying those vids. And let's see, I did my first super play in a long time the other night for Ding Dong Dead. If you guys haven't checked that video out, please do. Please, please, please check it out. It's a great game. I had fun playing through that one.
There's a lot of crunching around to do here.
Carrot theorized I left YouTube to get milk for a while, but now I'm back. I did do that. We had to get milk a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Some farm fresh milk.
Are you getting more beer?
Jess wants me to drink more.
I just asked if you were.
Yeah, I guess I can. We're
I'm
all
doing
grandpa.
another boring part of jamming all these things in here. So.
Okay, I'll go get one. We're all Grandpa Corn Miser's children around here, says Carrot.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to leave this right here.
You're not taking it with you?
No.
I figured you'd want to have the action-packed zoom-ins again.
The action-packed zoom-ins.
Yeah, while you eat your beer. And show
All right,
some of the cool Christmas or Halloween decorations we've got.
Okay, do you guys want to stay here, or do you want to go with me?
I'm fumbling. They don't want to stay here with me.
Would you like to see some Halloween decorations and go with me while I get beer, or do you want to stay right here at the table?
Nobody wants to stay here with me.
I'll give you 30 seconds to decide.
This is difficult.
Is Grandpa Corn Miser related to Deathbed Grandpa? Ooh, could be. You may be uncovering some deep lore right there, Carrot.
What did they say?
They might be. But you know what I said? That I wanted Super Divorce lore to eventually expand to the point where it becomes almost completely unintelligible. And I'm not going to I'm going to try to never confirm too much. I want people to argue about it. I want people to argue. I want people to get in very heated arguments over the Super Divorce lore universe and the things that have happened and the things that might happen in the future. Something I aspire to.
I think that's a good idea.
Having that happen. Carrot said, "Don't leave us with Jess. She scares me."
That's horrible.
All right.
That's so mean.
We'll go and get we'll get another beer here. I guess I'll take this one with me. Want something fancy? What do you want?
I don't know.
I'll find something.
Okay.
Look at that. I kind of like The Last of Us, don't I? Jess actually put this together for me. Isn't that neat? The first game. That's the one that I acknowledge. The only one. I got those up there. Yeah? How about that? And think of it. Naughty Dog. Neil Druckmann gave me a YouTube strike because I talked about the Last of Us 2. The leaks when they happened. They struck my channel just for talking about the leaks. As if I was just some schmohawk. Some clickbait asshole just trying to get views. Look at this. I have a whole Last of Us cabinet. And they say, oh, these people, they're just, they're out there causing trouble. They don't even really like the game. Is that right? Maybe I just don't agree with what you guys did with your sequel. It's like, no, I'm not going to get into it. I don't need to say much more about it. Jess painted that for me. Jess painted me that. Look at. Second.
The only painting I've ever finished.
Yeah, the only painting she's ever finished. She likes to start paintings and just leave them. Yeah, the second was a game. That's all you can say about it. I agree. What's up, Ghoulie? Good to see you, brother. What did you miss? We're just we're in the middle of doing a little Legoing down there. We can look. There's. I see you, Jess.
You see me?
Yeah.
I got a little warm. I'm opening the door a little.
Okay. We're doing Legos. That's what's going on. Too late. Careful, they call that a toxic fan. Yeah, I am a toxic fan because I don't just scarf down and gulp down whatever creators, studios want to shit out in the name of a various franchise that I have been a fan of in the past. Doesn't mean I'm going to like everything moving forward. Doesn't mean that. Just because I like The Last of Us, the original, doesn't mean I'm going to like everything that's put out with the name The Last of Us attached to it. That is a cheap marketing ploy, and it's horse shit. That's what consumers do, and that's not me. That's not me. So here's the little guy. There's a little Reaper. Yeah. He's just hanging out there. Let's go over here. We got some pumpkin globes up there. We got Sam from Trick or Treat. We've got a little some guys over there. Some little pumpkin guys, scarecrows, some fucking fall foliage. I know that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to just smile and be happy that there's more insert franchise here. Well, aren't you just happy that they're making more Last of Us? Aren't you just happy that they're making more Star Wars? No, I'm not. I'm not. I wish they would just stop in many cases. I think that'd be better for many people. Let's go around here. We got... There's a bat. Okay, let's go. Gotta get back downstairs. Toss that right there, and let's get this. Let's get this, and let's get maybe a little bit of that. There we go. We'll go back down here now. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, tut, tut. Tut, 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 tut.
Ta-da, I got them all on there.
Great job. I brought you that beverage, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I just grabbed it. Some sort of lemon lime tasty treat. Yeah.
I might be able to use this stick as a lever.
Yeah, they'll go bankrupt and then blame toxic fans.
Aha. Who will?
The people who take over various franchises and try to remake them in the image they see fit. With The Last of Us 2, if I can go back to it real quick, if I might. Here's my problem. Neil Druckmann, he brought in this chick to help him co-write The Last of Us Part 2. Lady by the name of Hallie Wegrin Gross. And she did an interview in a magazine months before The Last of Us 2 was released. And I wouldn't be surprised if this interview was taken down now. But in that interview, it's one of the things I talked about on the stream that got me a copyright strike. I read through this interview. I showed it right on YouTube, where she talked about one of her main goals in coming on board to help write Last of Us 2 was to get Joel out of the way, because she saw Ellie, and too many people saw Ellie as a damaged little girl with daddy issues in the first game, and she wanted to get Joel the fuck out of the way so that Ellie would be seen as a strong, independent woman. And when I read that, I said, well, okay, you can take your agenda-driven horse shit and shove it right up your butt. I'm not playing it.
Ready for bead number 9?
And here we go. Yeah.
You want to build now?
No, you can keep going.
Well, you've got the stand, so I don't have to have a seizure the whole time.
Well, I know, but then you're not going to be able to... You... Here. Watch this. Poor Cam. Now a little bit... Oh. There we go. Just nice. That's just nice.
We'll say these black and blue shapes are quite pleasing to look at.
Oh, yeah. It's a nice mix of colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghoulie. That's... Well, you know, that's what... Poor Cam, TM, that's trademarked. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. But yeah, I don't try to get too controversial or anything these days. I like to keep things mostly upbeat, lighthearted, and fun. But I'm not afraid to comment. I think that there's a lot of chicanery and horse shit when it comes to the world of entertainment these days. The repackages and the reimaginings and the reboots, and not only is it so much a case of people just being creatively bankrupt and not having new ideas, but I think that it's like a slap in the face. Don't you agree with me, Jess, when... Don't you think that it is it a bit condescending when, say, something is rebooted and a male character has been replaced by a female, and they think that's going to make women go out and watch the film now?
I think that's confusing, typically.
You think it's confusing?
Yeah, like when they did like the Thor thing, and then they made a girl Thor. Like if I'm going to see a Thor, it's because I want to see Thor. I don't want to see a girl doing it.
But they think that
if I want to see a chick being a badass, I go see Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
If I want to see a muscly guy using the power of thunder, nah, I'll go see Thor.
Well, exactly. See, it's not a problem with diversity or whatever you want to call it. I love Black Panther. That was a great movie. I really liked at least the first Wonder Woman movie. I thought that was great. No problem with any of that. But the idea that you're going to like take established characters and then just like swap them out for whatever you think is going to get a different demographic to come out and watch your movie, I think it's lazy, and it also is, in my opinion, condescending and pretty, what would you say, presumptuous of you to assume that people of that demographic are going to come and watch it just because that person now has their same skin color, or now it's a woman. Like,
well, my thought is like, why wouldn't you just make a new movie for that?
Yeah.
Why do you gotta like? It feels like a consolation prize.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Scrolling back through here. Oh, Jorfa said it's been 50 minutes and Jess didn't put a single Lego piece in her hair that I know of. There's probably a bunch of them in there. They probably went upstairs and her hair's just full of Legos now.
I haven't combed it today, so it's very it's got some good holding power. Why can't I find this last piece I need? It's probably in my hair. Although it's different when I'm building it. I don't hide it from myself. I hide them from Nick. There we go.
Exactly, because in many cases, a strong female looks different than a strong male. There are different qualities that are exhibited by strong women. It's not just that strong women are basically copying what strong men do. It's not how it works. There are different, I would say, natural abilities, qualities that strong women have. They don't just have to go around karate fighting everyone, throwing people across the room the way Arnold Schwarzenegger does.
Yeah.
It's like there are different ways of portraying strength, but so many people have...
Yeah, but I mean, that's cool too. I mean,
well, it is.
Like the female, like, who's kicking people's asses. That's cool to see too, but...
But I'm saying there are more ways to do it than that. That's not the only way a woman can be strong. I think that a lot of lazy people in Hollywood have come to, believe that, or at least that's what they push on their audiences. We're going to make a strong female lead. How? Well, we'll write a male character, and then at the last minute just swap him out for a female.
Mm-hmm.
And if you actually take the time to write a strong female lead, it probably looks a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, you had I remember seeing Jamie Lee Curtis in True Lies and thinking she's kind of a badass in that movie,
Well, hey, horror movies have been doing it for decades.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have the whole final girl thing. And it's usually not, how do they get to be final girls? Not usually because they went toe to toe, put their dukes up and just beat the shit out of Jason Voorhees. It's like they outsmart the killer.
Mm-hmm.
They use their cunning and wits to survive in ways that a lot of these, I mean, there are certain roles that you almost always see in kind of slasher films, but the jock is almost one of the first to go.
Yeah.
Because they just think, well, I'm a big meathead. Let me go in there and kick this guy's ass. Doesn't work out.
It doesn't work.
Almost never works.
Oh, I was supposed to double those up. I almost blew it.
And I agree with Ghoulie. He said, make new damn movies and stop milking old franchises because of their race or gender.
Yeah, that's getting really old.
Yeah, it's
it's not hard to come up with ideas.
And if you really care about certain people being represented, then take the time to give them a brand new thing that is theirs.
And write a character that specifically is good for,
Yeah.
making those people feel better.
Yes. Don't give them white people's consolation prize, Well, we know that you guys have thought of Batman being a white guy, Bruce Wayne, for, almost 100 years now. But we'll let you try the costume on for 6 issues of this comic book that's ultimately fail because everyone knows that's not really Batman. Batman is Bruce Wayne. We all know who he is. People will say, oh, they're fictional characters. They can be whatever you want them to be. Okay, yeah. Why do they always fail? Because even fictional characters over time sort of become solidified in people's minds. And the identities become as real as almost a living person or historical figure, Anyway, Carrot had said something else. What was he saying here? Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. Carrot sent a $4.99 super chat.
Well, that's nice. Wow.
he said his super divorce lore theory is Grandpa Corn Miser is somehow related to / or is Boz Lore Man.
That was his younger days.
I won't confirm nor deny that. I was just thinking the other day, Boz Lore Man hasn't done a video for me in a long time.
I know.
Call him up.
It's kind of sad. I need to do this 3 times. 3 times. Ah! A piece?
Ghoulie says they should make a movie about a World War II nurse and the trials and tribulations that she goes through, like the psychological effects it has on her.
That'd be interesting.
That would be. But, you know, the problem with Hollywood would rather create like a fictitious scenario where, you know, there was a group of female soldiers that you never heard about before, who actually were the ones who killed Hitler, and outperformed all of the males with no training. That would be the Netflix story or Netflix movie that they made now. But if you know, there are plenty of interesting stories to be told about women.
Mulan was a cool one. Didn't they do something weird with that one though?
With Mulan?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought they did like a live action or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
did.
I thought they did something weird about it.
They do something weird with everything.
Oh shoot.
Ghoulie's super divorce theory is the Bellbrook baby is fake, and the newly identified Georgia glute grabber is better than the baby.
Who's the glute grabber? I don't remember that.
He's newly identified.
Oh, when was he identified? Was it on the stream? Did I miss it?
I don't know. Is that breaking news?
I don't remember hearing about it. I remember a Georgia guy, but not a glute grabber.
Maybe the name's new.
Were the children awake when you went up there?
Yeah.
They're like blowing it with that, aren't they?
Carrot wants Grandpa Corn Miser versus pop culture. What kind of video would that be? You want them to fight each other?
Sure.
Or a battle of wits?
Doesn't Corn Miser just go... Does he do anything else?
Well, yeah, he always brings the games that I'm going to review. I didn't even plan it. That's just how it's worked out.
Well.
He did it in the first video because I called him and asked him to bring me a game, and he brought me Iron Lung. And then in Night at the Gates of Hell, he left the game at the front door for me. And then at the Lost video...
He dropped it off in his airplane.
Yeah. And I didn't even realize that until I finished the Lost video. I was like, Grandpa Corn Miser has brought me every game I've played. I'm going to have to continue that moving forward. It's one of those weird things that just happened.
Now he's freaking us out in your closet. Gonna bring you a heart attack one day.
There he is. He's watching us now.
Do you have the original mask?
Yeah.
Do you want to show people what that
Maybe
looks like?
someday.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Do they know it didn't arrive like that?
I don't know.
Does anyone know that?
Nope.
Now it can be part of the lore.
Guys
are in on a little secret. That is an altered mask. No other one like it exists.
It's the only one like that in the world. I guess Jorfus has an idea for a movie.
Oh.
He says the bee from Bee Movie tried to kill the whole of humanity by removing oxygen from the plants.
Oh, that would be very sinister.
What's the deal with me? Why am I trying to kill humanity?
Why would he be confused about himself and he was his plan?
That's why it's funny.
I guess.
All right, so Ghoulie says the Georgia glute grabber has been found patrolling the gyms at midnight since last Thursday. It grabs glutes and makes you mildly uncomfortable.
Just mildly?
Yeah. just mildly.
Not extra?
Mm-mm.
I got a stuck piece here. Are you the Georgia glute grabber?
No, it's not me. I think that I think Grandpa Cornmiser would win in that fight.
Between who?
Uncle, Grandpa, and NATO. I think the winner would be Grandpa Cornmiser. Ooh, the glute grabber also tickles your booty when you sleep on your stomach at 3:33 a.m.
Oh no. It is you.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
Hey now.
You are the glute grabber.
What's the deal with bees, Kev?
Not Kev. It's a weird mashup.
Oxygen deprivation due to bees back in the news, Kev. They're flying around, taking the oxygen out of the plants, Kev. Hear about this?
Mm-mm. I didn't.
And see, the glute grabber is not me. It's a lanky 7'8" sand-colored creature with blood red eyes and fingers like snakes that slither and a mouth the size of a small cow. He also likes playing bridge with the seniors on Sunday afternoons.
Well, I'm glad that is not you. He sounds creepy.
Booty grabbing back in the news.
No.
What would you guys think of a Grandpa Cornmiser video game? I was thinking about, I had talked a while back, and I still want to continue working on the Atari game that I had laid out a plot and level design for and everything, and I've just gotten away from it. And then I had another idea to do a Grandpa Cornmiser game that I thought would be cool, and maybe it would take place in a corn maze, and you're trying to escape Grandpa Cornmiser's various corn mazes. I thought that could be fun. I thought that would be good. How do I get my voice that high? I don't know.
It's kind of you take it into another register, Kev. That's what you do. People say, how do you do that? How do you get your voice that high, Kev? I don't know. I just do it. Got it down here, and you go a little higher. No. Can't do it. You ever play Limbo, Kev? You know what they always say? How low can you go? I ask myself the opposite question. How high can you go, Jay?
Stupid. Julius can make his voice go really high too.
Yeah, he can.
He was doing it, and I was trying to match it, and I couldn't hit the same note. He kept laughing at me.
Ghoulie, did you notice your cameo in the Lost video at the end? Jorphus wants to know.
Did anybody notice my cameo?
I don't know. Did you guys notice Justice cameo in the Lost video?
When I fucked up. What's wrong? Is your neck hurting?
I've had a headache since earlier. I should have taken something for it, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Because maybe it'll wear off, and it never does. I always think that. Maybe if I just let it go, it only just gets worse.
Do you have any electrolytes?
I've taken plenty. Jorphus said, Nick, stop drinking beer. And Jess, this is the first beer that I've had in months.
You had one at our anniversary. Did you have beer?
No, I had a bourbon.
That's right.
This is the
Okay,
first beer
carry
I've
on.
had.
And I'm having a 0-calorie sparkling beverage. I'm not having a beer. I haven't had a beer. And
You had a sip of mine.
I did have one sip. I'm sober for the rest of my life. Sober.
Carrot says, Nick, keep drinking beer. Carrot just wants drunk streams all the time.
Well, you probably get rid of your headache for now. Until you wake up in the morning. 2 times.
One of the guys from the Fugees is like going to prison for a long time.
What do you do?
They found out he was like a secret agent for another, where was it? I can't remember which country it was. He was working in some sort of espionage role, we could say. He was like a spy.
Well, that's not good.
Guy from the Fugees. Who'd have thought? Not Wyclef. Not Wyclef Jean. Not Lauryn Hill.
My accountant got arrested and went to jail.
Yeah, the guy who did our taxes. He's going to federal prison. Don't want to do that. He was stealing money from people.
Mostly just one or two people. But...
They call that embezzling. You don't want to be an embezzler.
Yeah, he got a 15-year sentence. Not so good.
15-year sentence. Now that's what I call a run-on.
It is a run-on.
A little literature joke for you. A little English joke for you guys there. Huh?
That's not funny anymore.
15-year sentence. Now that's a run-on. Huh? Huh?
Don't look at me like that.
Womp womp. Ghoulie said, Nick is basically saying some guy I can't remember was spying for some country I can't remember, but it wasn't this, or this, for this or this. Well, I said it was a member of the Fugees, and there are only 3 of them. I just can't remember the third fella's name. It was Wyclef Jean, Lauryn Hill, and the other guy who
Maybe
didn't.
that's why he felt the need to break the law, because nobody appreciated
Well,
him.
yeah, he didn't go on to have the level of like solo fame that the other 2 did.
I see.
Ghoulie said, "Stick to Legos, Nick." I
Depends
would.
be the joke of the night.
I would, but I'm not a Lego.
That was a terrible sound you made.
I'd make a great reporter. I've done reports. Haven't you ever seen Super Divorce's video game news? I did 1 episode and retired because I realized
so
it was
good.
unfair to all the other gaming journalists out there. What's with the laugh, says Jorfus. It just seemed appropriate at the time. Me Chainsaw Man. Carrot's unsubbed now. Well,
That's sad.
fine, but don't go requesting refunds on your super chat, because you won't get one. I'm tight with the YouTube higher ups. You know what I mean? I'll say that guy who's asking for his $4.99 back, don't give it to him. And they'll say, okay, we won't.
Yeah, they don't like to give back money anyway.
Maybe I'll do a Super Divorce cryptid news report. Should I do that?
What do you mean?
Should I do a once a month cryptid update on all of the cryptozoological findings and...
Well, like the Bellbrook baby and the butt squisher guy?
Yeah.
There have to be more than 2.
Well, maybe I'll take my camera out and go and see if I can find some new ones. Maybe me and Bender can go cryptid hunting.
That would be fun. He said he was going to be busy for the rest of the year.
He's going to be busy the rest of the year?
I was teasing.
Oh.
Just mostly October, he said.
I need to make sure my phone's not going to pass away from lack of battery time.
I'm surprised you haven't been doing your cutting edge zooming in and out.
Well, I was just trying to...
high octane excitement.
I was trying to enjoy my beer. But now I can't even see. All right. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah. Too much. Did you guys ever see this? The Nick box? That's cool for multiple reasons. One, because it's got my name in it. And then also because they would send you a box every month with a bunch of little Nickelodeon goodies. And they don't do it anymore. But I kept this box from, that's got to be, oh boy. That's got to be like 4 or 5 years old now. That Nick box right there. And I loved it so much. I said, I'm going to keep that because it looks like a work of art. There's my DBZ VHS set.
It's getting exciting over here. Look.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that.
I know. It's finally doing something that's not poopy. Do you think you would have preferred for them to leave all of these blue pieces so that you could put your own black decals on?
No.
Would you have liked that?
I don't think so. I'm glad.
You always like the decals.
That would be too many decals. Ghoulie said he can come up with a bunch of totally real cryptids.
That would be cool.
Well, let me know if you find any. And I'll try to confirm their existence on my cryptid report.
Oh yeah, maybe that could be the fun thing is people can tell you to look one up. They call you like the what's the lady in Insidious?
Elise.
Yeah, like her. They call you out like, we found this cryptid. Can you investigate? And you're like the specialty.
Yeah.
You and Bender can be like those 2 weird guys.
We've just started watching the Insidious movies, and I've become an instant fan.
I feel like we never watched those because you were shit talking them when they first came out. You were
I don't remember talking shit. It just didn't seem like anything all that special. It looked like another one of those fucking ones, just like another haunted house movie. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it didn't seem like anything I was going to rush out to the movies to see. And now I feel like a goofball. I feel like I slept on those films.
I know, you did. And you made me do it too.
Oh. What?
I can't pick the piece up.
Oops.
I'll get it, don't worry.
Carrot said that, well, now Carrot's name is Pop Culture, by the way.
Oh.
He said Bender's not the weird one Nick is. I'll take that. I like that guy.
Who, Bender?
Yeah, well, I do like Bender.
Oh, from the show, the weird one. Okay.
Yeah.
The guy that was eating the blue cupcake.
Yeah.
But that guy looks like Bender if he put on a significant amount of weight. Like they have kind of more similar features, but you don't look at all like the other guy, so.
No, but that guy he's
the goofy
great.
One?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the silly one.
I saw his Masters of the Universe t-shirt and I was like, yep, that dude's cool. If Bender told Ghoulie about the Bellbrook baby, then he'd be convinced.
I see.
And he said he's never even met the guy. Just shows how little faith these people have in me. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Then I'll have Bender tell you.
There you go.
No problem. I have no ego about this. I just want people to accept the truth. Doesn't matter if I'm the one who convinces you. If it has to be Bender to do it, fine. We'll do that. We'll make that happen.
Yeah, what was that sound?
Call that phlegm.
Ew.
Clearing the throat.
I don't usually hear you doing that. What's happening to you? Is there mold down here still?
Maybe.
Are we supposed to get that tested again?
Yeah. It's time for Ghoulies' nightly shower. He said, hope the glute grabber doesn't break routine and tickle his booty.
Well,
It's going to be tough to feel in the shower.
why? What happens to your butt in the shower?
Well, you're being drenched with water.
Oh, I see.
It's not going to be as apparent.
I thought you meant it would be hard for the glute grabber to feel it.
No, it just means that your body is being assaulted by other sensations. And if the glute grabber took the opportunity, then it would be very difficult to even realize what was going on. It'd be like when the kid turns around the shower and Ernest scared stupid. That part always scared me when I was a kid.
Did it?
Yeah, it made me not want to close my eyes when I was like washing my hair. Because I thought I was going to open. That's what happens. The kid's washing his hair and then he turns around and that troll's standing right there and he reaches out and turns him into a wooden statuette.
Oh,
Do you not remember that part?
it's been a while since I've seen that.
That scared me. That movie, I think, freaked me out more than a lot of like slasher films I watched when I was a kid. Something about the trolls like going after children made it hit home, you know, in a way that you never saw kids getting messed with in like Friday the 13th or Freddy movies, you know.
You did.
No, you
In
didn't.
the Freddy movies you did.
Not children.
The one was like the 5-year-old kid, and that was like the New Nightmare.
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't like trying to kill him. He was like using him as a conduit almost.
I know. It's creepy. What?
Julie said I did the mating call of the glute grabber.
Oh no.
We'll see about getting Warrior into a super divorce, pooper divorce video.
Why? To do
Because
what?
Carrot has requested it now. Oh, by the way, if any of you watching right now haven't done so, make sure you stop by superdivorcerules.com and go to the forum and create an account and talk some shit over there. I'm going to start doing like a little blog. I was thinking I'll update it, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times a week on just the news front page. I like to use forums. I'm sad that people don't use them all that much anymore, and I think that would be fun. Pop culture fan account hopes that the glute grabber tickles his booty. Do I want to play some chess? I used to know how, and I don't anymore. Do you know how to play chess?
I never played. It was always too scary.
Yeah, there was a period of time where I had a friend in elementary school and we used to play chess. Yeah, but that was probably the last time that I played. I have a roundabout idea. I know that the pawn can move like one space, right? The
knight can do that.
The knight does like an L shape. The rook, is it the rook who can move diagonally, and then the bishop who can move like forward or side to side all the way up and down the board, pretty much, unless he runs into someone. But there are many other details, and I don't remember them. So I would not be able to play. I would need to take... I mean, if you gave me an afternoon, I would be able to play by the evening. But right now, I would not be able to play chess. I couldn't do it. I got bishop and rook backwards. Okay, well, I knew it was something like that. Okay, so the bishop can go diagonally, and the rook can go forwards, backwards, and side to side.
Do you want to open up and do bag number 10? We still have some beer left, and it's not very large. Can we do the next one?
Are you going to record?
Yeah, my fingers need a break.
Okay.
All those little tiny, I need to be able to tattoo tomorrow. I've got a real exciting one coming up.
All right. It's not really exciting.
No, it's not really exciting.
That's sad.
I was trying to not have to do it.
Oh.
But then he showed up. Said, please help me. And I'm a sucker. I said, okay. I'll do it this one time.
All right, here we go.
I tried to pawn it off onto Eric.
You didn't want it.
Well, the guy, I guess, had already had it worked on once by Eric when he worked at the old shop that he was at. And he's like, oh, I think that's the guy who did some work on it for me before. I'm like, okay, so I guess you don't want him. Who's screeching? That's the cat.
Mr. Flenderson.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh man, that goes down. That goes right down. I can drink about 15 of these. You're gonna say that's what she said.
Mm-hmm. But then you kept talking.
Hey, it says cheers. See?
Oh, that's cute. Just like the bar.
Not anymore.
No, did they get rid of it?
Didn't survive COVID.
Really?
Stupid ass restrictions. Because no one could go there.
Well, could have had some people just hunker down there.
What do you mean hunker down?
I mean, there was like a whole show that took place in that bar. People hanging out.
Massachusetts was insane during that shit.
I know.
Surprised anyone stayed open after or throughout. Okay.
That's why we don't have the Brazilian steakhouse over here anymore.
Yeah. A lot of casualties.
Damn travesty. You know how many times I've gone and eaten there?
Many and lots.
Anytime you're like, I want to go somewhere where I'm going to be full when I leave for a good amount of money.
Yep.
That's where we could have gone over and over again. It would settle all of our dinner disputes, you know, until the end of time.
I know. No, hold on. What is this? How are things looking right there?
They're looking good. You got like a nice macro view here.
It looks like you're not being attentive.
I'm responding to the chat.
Oh, responding to them. Why don't you just
I'm
say
looking.
it out loud?
I mean, I'm like looking at them, just pulling it back up on my phone.
I was just using my phone for it.
Well, it disappears after like 2
You just
seconds.
tap it and pull.
Well, then my finger. No, just let me do it. Just let me do it.
Fine.
I was doing just fine. Jorfus wants to know what pond you want him to move.
What? What pond?
Pawn.
Oh.
Zoom in more. Why? He wants me to zoom in more.
Probably because you can't see much.
Well, it's like this. It's very zoomed. Oh, maybe past the block.
Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing.
Okay, well here.
You can't
Let's
see the active building. That's the most exciting part, from what I'm told. I was reading online, that's what people were saying
there.
on the internet.
Are you putting stuff on this?
Not just chat.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a piece.
There, Carrot, is that better? Is that more to your liking?
I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay.
Ghouly's back.
Welcome back, Ghoulie. You guys excited to get back to some Sega Mania soon? I am.
Can you hand me my lemon lime twist?
Your Lebed Lime Twixt.
That's
Yeah.
what it says. Thanks.
Lebed. Liz Lebed.
Carrot's got to get gas.
He's got to get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Is he out and about?
I guess.
You out doing shit, Carrot?
He says, it's my turn to leave. Ghoulie says SMM is my favorite.
Sega Mania is your favorite, huh? What do we have next?
Goodbye, Claret. He's leaving.
All right. Hope to see you soon.
He could have done what I do with gas.
Just wait for me to fill it up.
Just wait until it's about to explode.
I think that's where they want that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. And... Oh no! Get that!
I stopped it with my...
No, it fell down somewhere.
Is it black?
Yeah, it's a little cherry piece. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Ghoulie says he's bad at chess. Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Me three.
Okay. And now...
Ghoulie has a semi update.
Oh yeah, and the old love life, the old love connection. What's going on there? A new season. Okay, we got that, and then we need 4. Oh, we gotta make 2 of these. Okay. What's the update? Is the girl still with your friend, or has that fizzled out? Was that just a summer fling?
Maybe you should build on this side of the thing.
Maybe you should move the camera.
I did. I've tried. Because it wants to focus on that, so yours keeps being blurry.
Well,
Thanks.
I feel like it's not going to be... Is it high enough?
Yeah, it's great.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? There's that.
Ghoulie says he's convinced a friend of his might like him and he wouldn't be mad at a connection, but he's not ready for a relationship.
Oh, well, why not? What's the problem?
He said also his friend and that girl are still a thing and probably won't break up anytime soon.
No. I mean, you don't have to get married. Why don't you think you're ready? I mean, it can be fun and casual, just someone to hold hands with in the hallway, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be crazy. Know what I'm saying?
Someone to build Legos with.
Yeah. Get together, watch a movie, build some Legos.
Eat a few snacks.
Yeah. Wait a second. Oh. Okay. There. Yeah. That's a weird little contraption they've made me construct. All right. Well.
He says he wouldn't be able to really do much of anything with her, and he doesn't think that should be his primary focus at the moment.
Well, it doesn't have to be your primary focus, but it can be, look at it as another hobby.
Or another friend you hang out with.
Exactly. Well, that's what I mean. If you got friends you hang out with, what's the harm in having one more that you hold hands with, maybe snuggle up with while you watch motion pictures together? Someone to take to the movies on a Friday night. Everyone's got time for that.
Jorfa says, look at me. I don't have a girlfriend because I'm more focused on studies than relationships.
Yeah, don't let these moments in life pass you by. You know? It's fun to be a teenager in love. Having a GF or a BF and going out and holding hands at the mall. Going bowling. You can go bowling together. Go to the arcade together.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it every night. But, you know, a Friday night, having a boo to hang out with, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not gonna lose points on your GPA. You know, you're not gonna lose points on your GPA. Your GPA is not gonna drop just because you guys went out to Culver's and got malted milkshakes.
What kind of Lego set are you doing?
Pac-Man.
Can I watch you do it?
Your little voice. Have you been eating candy? Have you been sneaking around up there eating candy?
No.
You got chocolate on your face, brother.
Let me smell your mouth. You've been eating peanut butter cups. I can smell them.
No, cookies.
Cookies? Oreos?
I tried to be sneaky.
You're not very good at being sneaky. Why are you...
I didn't know.
Yes, you did. You
did
did
know.
know. Why are you sneaking around having cookies? What's Lazarus doing?
He's up there watching Magic School Bus.
He's not asleep yet?
He's laying down.
Why
That's
aren't
what you
laying
should be
down?
doing.
I want to watch you guys do this.
Your little voice is almost gone.
Why?
From you coughing the other night. And probably from all your fit throwing you were doing today. Do you want to tell everybody hello?
I just wanted to watch.
You can say hi, everybody. Are you shy?
Yeah, but I want to watch you guys make this thing.
Say hello, chat. Say hi, chat.
No.
They can't see you. Mr. Jorfus says, don't be shy. Can you say hi to Mr. Jorfus?
I'm scared.
Who are you scared of?
I'm scared to say hi.
You're scared to say hi, but you're not scared to sneak in and eat Oreo cookies after you were supposed to be asleep?
No.
That's very silly. Oh, let's zoom out. All Ghoulie can see is your hands and shirt. It's zoomed out as far as it'll go.
You're supposed to be.
Well,
making sure
it's because this is blocking where you're working. That's it.
Well,
That's
if
why
you-
I told you to build. No, look. See? Looks like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how else you want me to do it.
You get it over the top overhead view.
Well, I'm not. I've got things to do here.
Hold on, let me turn it this way. What else now? What is that supposed to mean? Why is it
Yellow
pointing to
pea-
these things? It's just pointing to them.
He just wants you to stare at them.
I guess. Wants me to do
Oh,
something.
maybe was it the Pac-Man ghosts?
It was the cherry.
Maybe it's telling you where they
That
need to
one.
be positioned.
Well, they're right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. On we go. Okay. Any action in the chaction?
They were talking to Emerson because he
Oh.
won't say hi.
Oh.
They said they're from far away.
People wanted to say hi.
I'm scared.
Well, you don't have to be scared. It's not scary.
What kind of Oreo cookie did you have? The Halloween? How many did you have?
1.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have 5?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I just had 1.
Did you have candy too?
No,
Did you sneak anything else?
Did you eat Count Chocula?
no. But I ate some of your gum. It wasn't even spicy.
What gum? Did you swallow it?
No, I spit in the trash when it goes all the flavor out.
Oh, well, that's good. You don't want it to get stuck in your belly for 7 years.
Yes.
You are one crazy weirdo.
Yeah. I had 2 pieces
Goodness,
of gum.
that's weird.
You're gonna be tired tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wake up and go to school. You got shul tomorrow. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody said, please say hi. Do it for the friends.
Say hi.
Mr. Gooley says he hangs out with little kids every Sunday at his church,
Oh.
at the Sunday school.
Oh,
That's pretty cool, huh?
I have this teacher that comes to my class every year. His name is Mr. Henry.
Mr. Henry?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He shows us pictures and guess the things that's wrong on the picture.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do a good job? You guess all the things that are wrong.
And I try.
You try.
But
Well, that's okay.
What's your favorite kind of candy?
Ah, Jess, there's a spider.
Where?
Look,
Oh,
right there. Look at him.
I see him. Oh, he doesn't like you. Oh, you scared him. You can scoop him up on a Lego slice.
Why isn't it? It's supposed to be like in Beetlejuice when the spider just crawls into his hand. He's just going. He's going everywhere but onto my hand.
Here, use a less scary mountain, like a paper or a Lego piece. There you go.
Okay, just toss him.
You not gonna put him outside?
No, he'll be okay.
But
that made me scared.
That's a little cellar spider. He'll find a corner and then he'll just hang
Henderson,
out there.
get him.
He'll get other bad bugs that we don't want. Spiders are good because they eat the bad bugs.
Mr. Gooley wants to know if Mr. Henry is fun.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Do you see him every day?
No, we only see him every year when he comes in our class.
Just once a year?
Yes, we see him.
He comes in every year to make you look at the pictures and pick the things that are wrong.
Yeah, but I tried this.
Oh.
But I don't guess anything.
That's okay.
You don't guess anything? Why not?
But everybody else knows it.
Why don't you guess any?
I don't know, but I tried to guess it.
Yeah. What kind of stuff is wrong?
Yeah.
Are people eating sandwiches made out of shoes?
No, it is wrong. There's hot dogs raining from the sky.
Hot dogs raining. That is wrong. That's not what happens.
And there's a pig with an umbrella and he's sad.
A piglet umbrella?
A pig with an
A
umbrella.
pig with an umbrella.
And he's sad.
Why is he sad?
Because there's hot dogs raining from the sky.
Oh, I guess that would make him sad because hot dogs are made out of pigs.
Mr. Jorfus says if you're not afraid of spiders, then you shouldn't be afraid to say hi to the chat. Are you afraid of spiders? Are you afraid of spiders?
I'm not afraid of some spiders, but I'm afraid of huge spiders and big ones.
Yeah.
Because
Mr. Jorfus says, do you know what's scarier than seeing a spider? No, what?
What's scarier than a spider?
I know. A creepy monster with a bloody face.
Well, that would be scarier than a spider. He said no spider.
Oh.
No spiders are scary.
He said imagine a spider hidden in the drawer. That would be scary.
A spider hidden in the drawer.
In the bathroom. Do you know what stinks about your cookie extravaganza?
What?
You're going to have to brush your teeth again before bed.
Uh-oh.
No, I brushed them already.
I know you didn't. Your mouth smelled like chocolate. I sniffed it, remember?
Gotta be careful of that. Yep.
He said they could be everywhere.
What, spiders?
Uh-huh.
Spiders everywhere. Don't want that to happen.
And I know what's very creepy scary.
What?
Imagine if you would go outside and you would see this scary monster doing this.
That would be so scary.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to tell him to lean over and see a corn miser, but I don't want him to get actually scared.
That might not be good.
Ghoulie says he hasn't even brushed his teeth yet.
Uh-oh. He just had his shower and he hasn't brushed his teeth.
Oh.
What's gonna happen? He's a teenager. He's older than Lazzy.
So you better brush your teeth.
You need to brush your teeth so your teeth don't fall out.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. You don't want the dentist to have to pull your teeth out.
No. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, let me show you a good trick. Ready?
No.
Tuck that right there. Gotta hide it right in your hair.
No.
Ready? Look. I'll show you.
It's a bad trick. Mommy always wants to hide Legos in her hair. Then they get lost.
I can get that Lego. Give me that. I found it.
You did.
And give it to Dad.
Here.
Oh,
Oh,
here, hand it to him.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll use that in a second. Where's that one?
Ghoulie says, good point. He's gonna brush his teeth now.
Good.
I want to brush my teeth too.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be really, really, very scary? If you would go in your closet and there would be a monster, and and then it would then you would disappear some different place, and you.
What if you disappeared into the back rooms?
No.
Why don't you tell Mr. Jorfus and Ghoulie about the back rooms?
Okay.
What happens in the back rooms?
So, in the back rooms, there's random creepy monsters. In the back rooms, it has yellow sides all over the place. And there's monsters walking everywhere.
Everywhere.
How do you get to the back rooms?
Yet you fall down
You fall down.
into the back rooms. You fall down in there.
How do you get out?
No escape.
There's no escape.
No.
Ghoulie wants to know what kind of random creepy monsters.
All of the monsters, any.
Any.
Except Siren Head because he's too big.
He doesn't
It's
fit.
too big.
No. Yeah, because his tall legs.
So Godzilla can't go to the back rooms.
Yeah, Godzilla too. And also King Kong.
Why not? What would happen if they went to the back rooms?
They would break the whole place.
Well, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Then you could get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Jorfus wanted to know if you could say hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
See, it wasn't scary.
Say make sure to like and subscribe.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
You
Hey.
know how YouTube works, don't you?
What?
Dad said you know how YouTube works.
You know how to do YouTube, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do YouTube like on my tablet.
Yeah.
Like my camera videos.
Aren't you sleepy?
I want to watch you guys do awake.
Ghoulie says the Chicago EAS alarm is the same sound for the siren head sound.
Oh.
How's your beer?
Almost gone.
There's a cameo appearance. Looks like Teddy's trying to drink it. Let's see if I can make it look like it's going. There, he's trying to take a drink. It's like when Julius wants a drink of something.
Yeah, he's opening his mouth wide.
Is that what Julius always does?
Yeah.
Do you like Grandpa Corn Miser, Emerson?
No. If I would saw him when I was at the beach, I would be very scared.
You'd be scared?
What if he was in Daddy's office right now?
Yeah, that would be scary.
It would.
It would make me be scared
Why?
because
All he does is bring video games.
we trapped you in the iron lung.
Oh, that's right. He did do that.
Yeah.
He did trap me in the iron lung one time. Are you going to watch the Iron Lung movie?
Yeah, with Markiplier
You like Markiplier?
at the bottom of the blood ocean.
Do you like Markiplier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he your favorite YouTuber?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At school, one time, Nate said the thing keeps hanging from his pants.
Oh no.
And he had to fix it in the bathroom at school.
That's not good. Ghoulie says that Grandpa Corn Miser may look scary, but he's kind of just like a mailman.
No, he traps you in this weird, tiny rust-covered submarine.
No. Oh, who? Grandpa Coin Miser?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does do that, I guess. Forgot about that. He's just a nice grandpa.
Who traps you in the iron lung.
But
But he brings you video games at least.
I know.
He just got mad because he thought I was making fun of him. He said, "Are you calling me a coward?"
Oh yeah.
You're gonna be tired at school tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. You've had a couple nights of not very good sleep. With your croup.
1,
2,
2,
3. How many do you have to do? 4.
Dad, watch this.
What?
That's
Press
crazy.
this button. Careful with it. Be careful. There we go.
Jump, jump, jump.
Yeah, Gooey, I'm not sure. We'll have to follow up on that.
What?
He's talking about his friend at school. Is he talking about something inappropriate? And like, I don't know. So first we've heard about the pants dangle thing. I don't think so, though, because he probably would have called it that. He would have said what it was. He's fairly direct. Mr. Jorfus said, how do YouTubers get paid? By ads, viewers, or what? You can answer that complicated question.
Yeah, ad revenue mostly, and then if any, you get super chats, and then some people do like the monthly subscription to their channel where you get extras or whatever for being a member. Those are pretty much the ways you can get paid as a YouTuber. Oh, and then if you get big time, you can basically sell your own ads, like off YouTube. Those are the people that you see who put ads like in their video that aren't part of YouTube's ad program.
And how to make videos, you can make a video with a camera, a tablet, or
A phone.
phone, or
Yeah.
tablet.
But it's a lot more convoluted than just like making a video and people watching it and you get paid for those views. You have to meet a very extensive criteria first before you can even begin getting paid, and then the amount that you get per view is like, you know, it's very small.
Yeah.
You have to have a pretty significant amount of views on a video to like make even a return on the time you spent.
Yep.
Can I please a little bit of Legos?
Maybe if you want to wait till Dad's finished, and then maybe you can push the button when it's ready.
Push which button?
I don't know.
And I can
I
do
figured there was like a little thing.
all these Legos and builds.
Well, we got to be very careful putting this together, because if you don't follow the instructions and you mess up, then it can ruin the whole thing.
Okay.
Why don't you go brush your teeth again, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, little buddy.
We'll be back.
Okay. Little feet. His trip.
Yeah, sound like it.
Jorfa says, and don't forget, kids, eat your vegetables. He does not eat vegetables.
No. No one here eats vegetables.
Yeah.
We're
They
big-
do like, they like corn sometimes. I like corn every now and again. which is basically devoid of nutrition, so I don't really count that. Jorfa says, well, he should.
Jess might have some things to say about that.
Yeah, I have some disagreements.
Let's see. Turn this. And okay.
He's never been a big veggie eater, or fruit for that matter. He likes apples, and every now and again he'll eat a banana. Not much of a forager.
Forage gump.
Yeah.
Back.
Clean.
Kids, when they grow, need to eat healthy for good growth. Well, he's healthy. Just doesn't eat a lot of veggies. Do you eat vegetables?
No, I usually don't eat vegetables. Yes. I'm not. If I like vegetables, I'm gonna probably. If I don't like vegetables, I'm gonna probably spit it on the floor and throw it all over the place. And I'm gonna throw a big fit.
You're going to throw
Yeah.
a big fit.
Yes.
Don't do that.
So don't give me vegetables.
I don't give you vegetables.
So that's what it's gonna make me do.
What does mommy give you all the time?
Good food that makes you grow and you can have. And my favorite fruit, apples and bananas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like any other fruit because
What do you think about pulled pork?
no, oh no, not before.
He's gonna see corn miser. He's gonna see corn miser.
Oh no,
Turn around.
I don't like food.
What's behind you? It's just a costume. It's just
It's okay.
It's
It's just a mask.
It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I thought you would think it was funny. Daddy it scared me earlier too. It's okay. Just pretend it's not really corn miser. Corn master? What's his name?
Corn miser.
It's okay.
So he is real.
No, it's just pretend. It's just for fun.
No, I don't know what he would eat pulled pork with no problems, and then one time I made it and he didn't feel like eating it that day, and Nick made him eat it anyway, and now he just like is traumatized and hates it and will never eat it again. But most of the time they'll complain, but they eat what I make them. Most of the time.
Pulled pork is the stupidest food
It's the stupidest food.
ever.
We could feed you the Spam. Or you can have a broccoli dinner.
No, I don't like broccoli.
I don't like broccoli.
I'm gonna
either.
throw it on the floor
Yeah,
and throw it all over the house.
me too. Have a broccoli party. Run around in it.
And I'm gonna stomp on it
Mm.
with my shoes.
You're going to stomp on the broccoli?
With my shoes. And it'll be all dirty and muddy.
Yuck.
Because that's what I'm gonna do with broccoli.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, he's never heard of escargot. I've never had escargot. I feel like if somebody I knew was eating it, I would try one, but I wouldn't spend the money on it
Yeah.
because I don't know if I like it. I've had caviar. It's because of you, Jess.
What?
What, that he doesn't like broccoli? I mean, that's probably true.
Hold on, buddy. Let's see. We got there. That right there. These on the sides.
You all right? You're
Sound like you're
sniffling a lot.
Are you having struggles? skip one. Right there. Oh, time to flip it back.
You see him over there? He's looking at him now. You looking
Flip
at
it back.
Grandpa Corn Miser? He's just silly. It's just a mask. Daddy just stuck it in the closet to be silly for Halloween.
For my Halloweeny videos.
Should we feed Grandpa Corn Miser the broccoli? Make him eat broccoli and pulled pork? Should we do that?
Yeah, so I don't have to eat all the yucky stuff I don't like.
Heaven forbid.
Okay.
You can give me stuff that I like food that I like. If I say, hey mom, make me give me pizza, you're gonna have to order me pizza.
What? I don't have to do that.
There we go.
You have to do it.
All right.
Very fancy.
Probably pause there. Because on to 2 more bag number 11s next. But maybe we can get it done next time.
Might be able to.
I think we might. I think we might have one more session with this set. So, yeah, we'll see about that. All right, guys. Well,
Can you say bye to the chat?
Bye.
bye. We'll be back. Hopefully, probably on Friday, and we'll see. Hopefully, you guys will be back sometime this week for Sega Mania, the return. Not sure which day it's going to be yet, so
This week's gonna be kind of weird.
keep an eye out. It'll be sometime. And all right. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Good to see you guys again. And
Thanks for coming on.
yep, we'll see you guys soon. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.